gold, our copper, our rose gold, and our silver. So we're gonna be doing 9 different recipes from this kit. So if you have this kit or thinking about getting this kit, this is the series for you. So with all of our recipes and our bottle and color creations, we start with 10 mils of base. And if you saw our last video, I took you through some of the colors that we had that come in this kit. And they're here on the side. So we have our bright gold, our light rose gold, a deeper bronzier gold, a pearl, and a copper. So for the first one, I'm gonna start with a bright gold. So I wanna do something pretty light. I'll take you through a medium gold and then a darker aged gold. So I'm gonna start with our bright gold here. And within each of our colors, and each of your colors that you're gonna make, you're allowed a maximum of 3 scoops. And a little bit goes a long way. And our metallics specifically, they do actually give a lot of coverage. So you'll get to a more opaque color very quickly. So if you're looking for something more opaque, you're gonna love these. If you are looking for something a little bit more translucent, be careful when you're adding your colors and test it. So you can add a half a scoop at a time and test it before you add more so that you make sure that you're not making it too opaque. So you just want to make sure that you're getting all of your dry pigments mixed in here. You can see this is a really bright gold here, and I love this. And what's great about our Cosmic Crush colors in general is that they're so neutral and they can be worn year-round. I'm going to give you some sparkle without being too bright or loud. So I've got that pretty well mixed, but I want to go for like a white gold. So I am going to add, I think, a half more scoop of this, and then I'm going to move on to my liquid pigments, or excuse me, my liquid concentrates. And while we're doing this, I'm also going to take you through completing your recipe card. So I haven't named my polish yet. I'm creating this. So I'll put my name here. And I don't recall the date. I think it's the 2nd. And then you're always going to start with 10 mils of base pigment. So my pigment number here is 0106. And how we record the scoops, we record these with tally marks because you're building upon your recipe card. So I had 1 scoop and then I had a half a scoop. And then if I chose to add additional colors, I would put them here, and then I would note how many scoops that I made here. For our liquid concentrates, we measure those in drops, and I'm going to be using my pearl next, and then I'll keep track of my drops here. Your add-ins in this box right here are for your glitters. Okay. So I'm starting with my pearl here. And I'm gonna do 1 drop so you can see the difference. So before I kind of mix that up, here's what my color looked like before. And then with 1 drop of pearl, might not be able to see that much of a difference, but you can see it is just a little bit lighter. And I'm going for a really light white gold. So I'm gonna add 4 more drops here. And I feel comfortable doing that. If you're not, because our liquid concentrates can change the color and tone and intensity of your polish, you might not want to add so many at once until you're super comfortable with it. You can add 1, maybe 2 drops and then stir, but I'm adding 5. I really like this light kind of white gold color for nail art dots, which I think are really fun, and that's going to be one of the nail art tutorials that we actually use in one of our nail art tutorials that we're doing this week. And so it makes just kind of a fun, shiny, but very small sparkle to it. Okay, I'd still like it to be a little bit lighter, so I'm gonna add just a couple more here. That's 3. I'm just keeping track of this here. So I've gotten just a little bit lighter there. I think I want to go probably twice this light, so I am going to add another at least 5 drops, but I may take it up to 10. So here I go. Yeah, and this is getting much closer to the color that I want. And I do want this to be a little bit more opaque because I know my purpose for this color is to use it in some nail art. So if I'm doing some nail art dots, I just want to only have to do one application of the dot. So I'm gonna do 5 more. Yeah, so that's getting pretty light there, which is exactly what I want. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start to bottle this. So when we're bottling, put this as close to the center of the mat as you can. Put your funnel in, and then we'll fill our funnel up. Let all of the polish fall into the bottle before we add more. Okay, so we're just about full there. I'll set this to the side, and then we are going to cap our polish. Here we go. So you can see that's a nice light gold there.